What's up, guys? So, super excited because another part for the race car. Ooh, so beautiful. For the race car has finally come today. So, let's see what it is. Can any of you take a guess? Oh, well, no need. I'll tell you in like 5 seconds. Alright guys, so if you couldn't tell by now, what I got in the mail was an upgraded radiator. Specifically, the Mountune Triple Bypass radiator. Triple Pass or Triple Bypass, I'm not really sure which one, exactly which term it's called. But anyway, basically, the coolant does not flow just from one side, one row to the other in kind of a random fashion like with the OEM radiator. It actually goes through a triple layer. So it starts here, goes over here, then comes back, and then comes back around, which allows for much more cooling, much more efficient cooling, and this is essentially the mod that all the serious track guys and big turbo built motor guys do to keep the heat down, because we all know that when it comes to heat, when it comes to a small displacement motor that's turbocharged like the 2.0 Ecoboost, heat is the biggest factor in ruining your day, ruining your engine, blowing those head gaskets, popping those ringlands. So I've already got an aftermarket intercooler. Obviously, I have the Ponal Performance intercooler. So this is my last piece when it comes to finishing off my cooling mods. And honestly, some people would argue that this is one of the first mods you should do, and I would agree. If I could do things over again with the FocusST, there'd be a lot of things I'd get first. This would be one of them. This Mountune radiator is praised by everyone. Sorry about the background noise. That's my daughter playing with her stuff. But this Mountune radiator comes highly acclaimed by all the track guys, all the serious performance guys in the platform. So yeah, let's check it out a little bit more in depth.
I wanna. I need a. I wanna. I need a. I wanna. I need a. I wanna.
Guys, so last time I was here, that's SOMD Ecoboost Performance. That stands for Southern Maryland Ecoboost Performance. Tony was doing a valve cleaning service to my 2015 Ford Focus ST. So now, as you know, it's a week later. I got my radiator in on Monday from Mountune, and we are about to throw it in today. There's Tony. There's Brady over here. These are the owners of SOMD Ecoboost Performance. Once again, we're in Southern Maryland. What town is this?
California.
California, Maryland. Awesome. Literally two opposite coasts of the of the U.S.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. Can't wait. I've been anticipating this for a long time. Been bugging the hell out of Tony. Got a track day coming up Sunday, so we're gonna put this this radiator to work. All right, guys.
I was thinking about it.
So you guys do more than just Ford stuff. You kind of work on a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, we'll work on whatever gets brought to us.
Okay.
This was the onesie. That's the stock motor in the Silicone, and we put the 2Z, which is the JDM upgraded motor.
Okay.
We did that for a customer, and
Pull a big old hole in the block, huh?
yeah, I don't know. He wasn't making a lot more power over stock, but he had a lot of miles on it.
Okay.
So
Right.
if you got to put a motor in it and you want to keep the car anyway, why
Right.
not upgrade?
Exactly.
You know, and that's where we were. So.
Exactly. Okay. Cool. And we just found out today that Brady got a GT350.
Yeah, we'll have Yeah, we'll get some pictures of that for you. But my wife kidnapped it
Already, of
after
course.
a few minutes of it being home.
Of course.
Yeah,
definitely. That's going to be fun.
well, we were doing something. We were doing a naturally aspirated V8.
Right, right.
To showcase power and mods for that.
Right.
And we had a 17, a Gen 2 Coyote.
Right.
We had that running in the 11s.
Okay.
And I was like, we can either build this or we can start with a better platform.
Right.
So we got a better platform today.
Okay.
So that's, Ecoboost is our bread and butter, but
Right. Performance is performance.
Performance is performance. We
100%.
can do whatever you need, man.
Definitely. Okay, guys, so the radiator is out now. What we're looking at is the AC condenser. There's a radiator fan. There's the engine in all of its glory. But it is out. The old one, is the old one over there?
Yes.
Okay. This is the old one. And the new one.
Go get you. So the difference in the hose that comes in the kit versus what you'll take off the car is missing the end piece here. Not a big deal if you have a hose clamp. It's about a 2-inch hose clamp. Doesn't come in the kit. So if you don't have the hose clamp, you're going to be either forced to use it the way it is or cut it apart. So something anybody that's doing this at their house needs to take into consideration. This isn't a hose clamp that you can, as you can see, there's no worm gear to loosen up.
Exactly. So just be cognizant, guys. Mountune includes these upgraded silicone radiator hoses for free. However, like Brady just said, unless you have the hardware to take off a hose clamp, which looks like a permanent hose clamp, then you're pretty much out of luck. So if you're doing this modification, do not break this at all. Just take them off and snap them back on. A bunch of people reuse them with this upgraded radiator. So, just for your information. All right.
2-inch hose clamp.
2-inch hose clamp.
I wanna.
We're good.
All right, so just a little FYI, if you have charge pipes that, might have a little bit of issue down here with the mount, you put a bolt in there, it's going to interfere. You're possibly going to rub a hole down your intercooler piping, and you don't want that. And just as well as the bolt over here at the top behind the AC condenser stuff, you have to have the condenser in before you can put that bolt in. So be a little bit more of a pain, and it's probably better off just leaving it in.
Okay.
As long as the radiator doesn't drop, which you have your bolts,
Right.
it's not going to fall out. You're not going to have a problem. You got 3 other bolts holding it in. So we're going to go ahead and leave those out. Don't think that's going to ever be an issue.
Okay.
So we're going to
Sounds
roll
good.
with that.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, just be prepared to deal with these things when you get this radiator, especially if you have aftermarket charge pipes, which are bigger, which are going to give you less clearance. And like we said earlier with the whole hose clamp issue, and hopefully somebody from Mountune watches this. So hopefully in the future, when they send out these kits, they send them equipped with everything that's needed for a true drop-in radiator. But other than that, Tony and Brady, is everything hooking up fine, everything like so far?
Yep, everything else been pretty much spot on.
Okay.
There's
Awesome.
just a couple of issues that we've seen along the way.
Right. Perfect. All right, so we're pressure testing the radiator. We've got the radiator on now, and we're pressure testing it before we fill it up to make sure that it's roadworthy. All right, so it's full of air now, right?
Vacuum.
Oh, full of
All
vacuum.
under vacuum.
Oh, all under vacuum. Okay, got it backwards. All right.
Take a picture, make sure that I'm in the same area. Yep. And this will be under vacuum, try and pull all the air out.
Okay,
Then when you fill it with coolant, theoretically you shouldn't have any leaks.
gotcha. So at the same time, so this is doing two things. It's pressure testing it and also like.
It's under vacuum right now, so if you have any kind of issues, if there would be a potential leak under pressure, this is under more vacuum.
Gotcha.
So it would pull air past where it would leak at.
Gotcha.
And show up by missing vacuum.
I see. Awesome. So everything looks good then?
So far, everything looks pretty damn good.
You would hear, if there was a problem, you hear a hissing
Right.
or a leaking noise.
And you'd see the gauge up here drop down, which I don't know if you want to show the gauge, but
Sure.
you'll see it lose vacuum while it's under it.
Okay. Looks like it's steady.
Yep. And we'll let that sit for 10 minutes or so when we put the intercooler and everything else back on before we fill it up.
Awesome. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and fire up the car. The new radiator is in. It's been pressure tested. It's all good. And it's got new fluid in there. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Alright, hey, what's up, guys? So I literally just finished over at Southern Maryland Ecoboost Performance. The Mountune Radiator is now in the car. Everything's buttoned up. She's good to go, running great. As you can see, there are no leaks. I'm glad to report everything's great. Alright, first off, I just want to give a shout out to Southern Maryland Ecoboost Performance. My boy Tony and Brady over there. Seriously, guys, hands down, y'all are the best. I'll tell you this, it's rare to find a trustworthy, knowledgeable, honest, good people mechanic with lots of experience and skill. And it's even rarer to find two of them. And Brady and Tony, who run Southern Maryland Ecoboost Performance, you guys really are the bomb. Huge shout out to you guys. Huge thank you for your professionalism and your dedication to excellence. This is the second time, guys, that I've taken my car to Southern Maryland Ecoboost Performance for what is not a small job. And this is the second time that they have really impressed me with the quality of their work and their thoroughness. So thank you guys. Huge shout out to you guys. You've got a customer for life. If you're in the DMV area, especially Maryland, Southern Maryland, come get your work done by these guys. I'll say this, they have a lot of experience with Ford performance vehicles, with turbo 4-cylinders and V8s, performance vehicles in general. These guys know what they're doing. Come check them out. So anyway, as you guys know, Sunday I have a track day. I'll be taking the Focus there, putting it through the ringer. And I'll let you guys know with a follow-up how this Mountune radiator does. But other than that, right now, just keeping the car clean. And you guys know where to find me. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. If you got any questions, hit me up.